We're going to be looking at circles and calculating sector lengths of the circle. Okay, so let us just refresh what the properties of a circle contains. If I was to draw a line from one edge to the other through the centre, like this, that would be the diameter. If I was to take a length from the centre to just one edge, that would be the radius. And the radius is half the length of the diameter. Or we could say the diameter is twice the length of the radius. Going all the way around, we can say that that is the circumference. And there's a relationship between the circumference and the diameter and the radius, because the circumference is pi times the diameter. And we could also say that's 2 times pi times the radius. Now that's for the circumference. So let's take an example with 3 centimeters for the radius here. If we were to find the circumference of this, we would take 2 pi times the radius, which would be 6 pi, or about 18.84 centimeters. Now that's for the entire circumference. Now say we were given just a section of the circumference, and we wanted to find out the length from this point to this point. This is what is called the minor arc, so the pink bit here. And the minor arc is just a section of the circumference. And we also have the major arc, which is the blue part here. And both of these added up together would therefore give you the total circumference. So how do we go and calculate a section of the circumference, the minor arc? Well, there's a relationship between the size of the circumference and the size of the arc and the angle at the centre here and the total angle, the total number of degrees in a circle. So to calculate this, it's the ratio of the arc length to the circumference, so the arc length to the total circumference, is equal to the angle at the centre here divided by 360 degrees. And these are equal ratios, and if one increases, the other increases in proportion. So what we can say is, if we were to find the arc length here for a circumference of 18 centimeters, and we're given a center angle of 120 degrees, then what we do is the arc length divided by 18 centimeters is the same as 120 degrees divided by 360 degrees. What we can do is we can take this 18 over, so we can multiply both sides by 18, and we can simplify this because 120 over 360 simplifies to 1/3, and 1/3 of 18 is 6 centimeters. So if the circumference is 18 centimeters and there's 120 degrees for the center angle, then this arc length would be 6 centimeters. Let's have one more example. Now we have a circumference of 40 centimeters and it's a right angle at the center, and we want to know what the length of the minor arc is. So the ratio of the arc length to the total circumference is equal to the center angle, which is 90 degrees, divided by the total degrees in a circle, which is 360. Again, we can simplify this. This is 1/4, and we can take the 40 over, and so the arc length is 40 over 4, which is 10 centimeters. So what we're saying there is, for a circumference, a total circumference of 40 centimeters with an angle of 90 there, what is this arc length? And it would be 10 centimeters. Alright.